Okay, so first of all, what you need to know about me is that I change phones a lot. I use few phones a month. I am just very crazy about phones, about new technologies, and I have opportunity and will to test them all out, to try all the newest models. I only haven't tried in the last couple of years newest iPhones. That's because the iOS doesn't agree with me, and I haven't tried the newest Samsung S line. That's because I've decided never again to buy a phone with Exynos processor, and unfortunately here in Croatia, in Europe, we only get S line with Exynos, except for FE. So S20 and S21 FE, they come with Snapdragon processors, and I've tried them. Well, I've tried S20 FE, I haven't have a time yet to try S21 FE. Anyway, my point is, I have access to a lot of phones, and I try a lot of phones, but I always come back to this one, to this phone, this 2018. Okay, so that was like more than 3 years ago. Okay, fuck, almost 4 years. So entire 2019, 2020, 2021, and we are now in 2022. Oh my god, so more than 3 years anyway. And every phone I try, I give it a shot for some time, and I always come back to this phone. Okay, and now I will tell you why, and now I'll tell you why I would recommend this phone for everybody. And this is the phone I will probably use until the rest of this year. Of course I will try many other phones, but I believe this will be the one that will keep my SIM card, my e-banking, my WhatsApp and everything else inside, because I believe this is still the most complete phone there is. So yeah, 2018 Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Okay, so one of 5 reasons I'm still using this phone, it's its design and form factor. So you have this beautiful design, you see this texture on the back, you have a camera aisle in the middle of the back section, top middle, where it should be. I had a P40 Pro with camera here, and I always smudged it, always. So yeah, perfect camera placement. Buttons are all on the one side, so when you are watching some video you can put it like this, and you have your controls here. I love notch. Okay, notch is good for me. It has it's better for me than pill option on P40 Pro. For God's sake, it looks like tumor on these phones. And of course here you have a speaker, and here you have a camera, and here you have infrared camera for face unlock. And on the bottom, of course, you have a SIM tray, you have Type-C port, you have secondary mic. So yeah, design, it's great. It has a curved screen. It is smaller than most of the new phones. Okay, so with this design, it just feels great in hand. It feels very premium. It is totally one-hand usable. It is the best design I've had in many phones. I didn't like curved screens before this phone, and now when I try anything else that is not curved screen, it feels kind of cheap for me. Yeah, so the first reason, as I said, design, so beautiful design, and form factor. Reason number 2 is of course display. So this phone still has the most pleasant looking display I've ever seen. I tried a whole lot of phones, and I never had display that is so nice to look at as this one. So it is 6.39 inch display, so perfect size for me, but it is 1440 p dimension. That means it has over 500 ppi, to 538 pixels per inch to be exact. So when you're playing games, when you're reading, when you're doing anything, everything is so crystal, and it's not tiresome for your eyes. Let's say when I'm reading book, everything is okay, just let me see if I can focus here. Yeah, everything is crystal clear. You can't see any pixels whatsoever, so it is very pleasurable to use this display. It has a good brightness outside. It is not anything crazy as those new screens. It doesn't has a 990 or 120 refresh rate. It's 60, but it is a beautiful screen. I just enjoy to use it. When I compare it to something like Poco F3 or Poco X3 or anything like that, it is just like those phones, like they have additional layers of screen of glass that kills black color, and the whole display just seems kind of cheap when I compare it to this one. So yeah, that's reason 2, display. The reason number 3, it must be the combination of software and hardware. So you have here MUI 11, we should get MUI 12 any day now, and you have Kirin 980, I believe here. It is 4G chipset, yeah, that's the only bad thing I can tell about it. So it is not future proof, but if you are living in a country like I am, difference between 4G and 5G are negligible, yeah, negligible, that's the word. So yeah, combination of software and hardware, they are both from Huawei, and what you get is bug-free software. So I haven't found in the last few updates not a single bug, and you don't know how precious that is, especially on the Android. So no bugs whatsoever. That's the first thing. Second thing is great battery life. On this phone, with full resolution, with everything turned on, with always on display, with constant connection to my watch, with everything, you can get more than 6 hours of screen on time. Okay? And then you get 40 watts fast charging. So 40 watts fast charging in 2011 phone. Okay. Performance is great. I'm not a big gamer on phone. I play Walkmaster and maybe a few other small games, but everything I use, so all apps that I use, my few mail accounts, my social networking, my I don't know, anything that I pretty much want to use, it works great. Gestures work great, changing between apps, so you have nothing to complain about performances, and everything you do, it just works. It has no bugs, nothing lags, nothing shutdowns, nothing stucks. I don't remember last time I had to restart my phone because something didn't work great on it. So yeah, reason number 3, perfect software in combination with great hardware that is still very good and better than most upper mid-class CPUs from any other manufacturer, and I give my right hand, it is better than any Exynos out there. I really had Exynos processors. Okay, you knew this one was coming. The very best reason why I'm using still this phone, of course, is it's, for me, still the best camera setup. This camera setup is better than anything else out there. Okay, I tried everything. Yeah, I tried P50 Pro. It is great camera, but if you tried P40 Pro, then you will know one thing. Few things actually. First of all, it has some shitty post-processing of photos, and none of photos look as your eyes see it. Most of users see that as benefit. I see it as a shitty way to fuck up my photo. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing about P40 Pro camera, it has 125mm periscope camera. That means you have 5x zoom. That kind of zoom is very fun at the beginning of using a phone. After a week or two, it gets old. It gets tired very soon. And if you want to take portrait of someone with that photo, or some object that is very near to you, or if you want to take it in the lower light settings, you cannot use that camera. It will crop the main sensor and you will get shitty details. Okay, and most of the time you have to go way back to capture everything in it. And here we have main sensor that is perfect size sensor. It is 1/1.7 sensor size. That's for me is the best sensor that it is ever put in the phone. That's the sensor the newest iPhones are using. Okay, iPhone 13 series use that sensor, so that's the main sensor. Ultra wide sensor, it's 40 megapixel. Yeah, 20 megapixel ultra wide sensor and very ultra wide sensor. And the biggest sensor, the smaller sensor is the one for the zoom, and that's 8 megapixel f2.4 80mm sensor. Okay, so that's the best focal distance you can get on your phone for everyday usage, for street photography, for portraits, for everything. I will now switch to my PC and I will show you some photos I took with this phone. Okay, now I will show you some photo samples. I'm here in my Flickr folder. Let me see, Mate 20 Pro. Okay, I will go. So this is normal, probably 3x camera. You can't get, oh yeah, so this is 3x, this is 1x. This is a 3x Pro mode. This is normal mode. Okay, ultra wide. Okay, this is 3x on a concert. Great image quality, especially for the shitty light conditions that are here. Same thing, look at this. Okay. As you can see, you can get very decent shots with this phone, especially with 3x and main camera. Okay, let me show you some more. Okay, this is 1x. So 1x shot. Very nice, very crystal clear photo. My dog here, he used to have something here, you can see it. Okay, night shot, 3x. Okay, I love this 3x camera. Look at this, 80mm. Even if you take it up to a 100-120 with digital zoom, you get very nice result. Look at this. They cut out cameras like this on newer phones because they are expensive to put it inside. Sorry. They're expensive to put it inside, so you get digital crop, and digital crop is bullshit. Okay, trust me, digital crop is the worst thing that happened to the mobile phone photography when they started putting those 108 megapixel sensor in it, so you don't need zoom. We will just crop it inside and you get shitty details and shitty results. Okay, a few more. This one. I already showed you this. Look at this. This is auto photo on very poor light conditions and you still get great quality. Yeah, look at this. This is 1x. Yeah, 1x shot. Okay, this is panorama made from 5x shots stitched together. And this is the 5x shot. Look at this. I mean, this is, we are talking about 2018 camera. Okay, 2018 camera, and you have same sensors inside that you get in new iPhone 13 series. That's how far ahead of the curve Huawei is. Okay, a few more photos. Sorry. Look at this. So the background is in focus, the man in front of me is blurred. You can't get that with 1x shot. If you cropped 1x shot, so let's say it's like this, and you crop it to get this, you will just get everything in focus, so you will get boring photo. Okay, this is ultra wide, very sharp photo, very nice. 3x at sunset. Look at this. You can read the plate number from any phone. Look at these colors, look at this contrast. This is a 1x shot with monochrome effect built inside the camera. So yeah, very, very nice. Look how all the colors in the background are not blown out. No blown out highlights. You can see every layer of light in the background. Oh, some nicely done meat. Okay, this is panorama made from 3x shots stitched together. This is a long exposure shot at the evening. Okay, let's see a few more. These are all from Island Brach. So yeah, normal shot at the evening. No weird blown out skies or anything like that. Same thing here. You get natural looking photos. This is probably some 5x. Yeah, look at this. Look how beautiful this photo is. Okay. So yeah, those are all probably the same thing. There's one guy on the Flickr that shoots most of his photos with Mate 20 Pro as well. Just let me close all this. You know how bad Chrome is with memory management. Yeah, this guy shoots most of his photos with the Mate 20 Pro. So you can check it out. Here you have his nickname. Look at this. This is all with Mate 20 Pro. Mate 20 Pro. Mate 20 Pro. 2018 camera. Okay, 2018 camera. Okay, almost 2019, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, come on, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Of course, Mate 20 Pro. Yeah, that's it about camera. Let's go ahead. And finally, the fifth reason I'm using this phone is a combination of a lot of small things. Okay, so first one, it has great fingerprint scanner. It has great sorry, I'm still a bit under the cold. It has a great face unlocking. Okay, stereo speakers, they could be louder, but they are there. Stereo speakers, infrared port. Okay, so I have my air conditioner and my TV connected to it, and of course it still has Google. The last Mate from Huawei that still has all Google services. Of course you can put Google on other phones. I put it on P40 Pro, also have it on this channel, but for people that don't know how to put it, this is still the best one. So yeah, and also it is still supported by Huawei with software updates. As I said, MUI 12 should be here very soon. They said at the beginning of April, and this video is recorded at the last few days of March. So yeah, thank you for staying with me. I'm sure that most of you are not aware how great this phone it is, but those who have it will probably have it for a longer time, because believe me, there's nothing in comparison to price of this phone. There's nothing better to buy. Okay, if you want a better phone, you have to pay, I don't know, 1,200 euros, and you can get this phone used for 200 euros with new battery, with everything new. You can also get original cases for it. You can get a snorkeling case for it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this phone to anybody. If you want a great phone with a great camera, with a great display, not too big, with a great design, great performance, a lot of little things, this is still the phone for you.